So today we'll have a payroll statement. So first we will take employee ID, then employee names, next basic salary, then DA dearness allowances, HRA house rent allowances, then TA travel allowances, next medical allowances, then conveyances, then next we will get one more column CA compensation allowances. CC, okay, we'll have gross salary. Then next we will get PF, ESI, and net salary. So this is a main heading names. We will use employee ID, EMP 001, EMP 002. Select these two, then click and drag. Then type some names, just like Rajesh, Umesh, Ganesh, Harish, Mahesh, Santosh, Rajesh, Smita, Smita. Okay. So now we have a option DA. DA it is to assign, like and it is not mandatory, just for calculation purpose what I'm using the some percentage values. Example like 8% of the basic salary, it is to be computed, and next HRA will have around 9.5%. Then it is that is to be computed. Next travel allowances, which will be on flat basis. Okay, that we'll discuss within 500 to 1000 rupees. Then medical allowances, which will be computing on basic salary 4.5% of the basic salary. Then conveyances, this also comes under flat rate. Okay, now we'll assign some basic salary in this area equal rand between open bracket. We'll have bottom salary like 8,000, then maximum salary 25,000, then close the bracket. We'll have 26,000, then close the bracket, press enter key and select this, then do click and drag. That salary will get updated. And next thing is DA. DA, it is to be computed 8% of the basic salary equals open bracket. The cell address is D3 into 3%, sorry, 8%. Close the bracket and press enter key. Then click and drag, then value will get updated. Okay, so 8% is calculated on basic salary. Next is HRA, house rental allowances, equal open bracket. Again, start with D3 into 9.5%. 9.5%. Close the bracket and press enter key and select this, then apply it. Next, travel allowances. Travel allowances will be like bus passes like that they used to give. Equal. So in this case, I'm using some formula equal rand between open bracket. So 800 to 1600. There's a flat basis. Then do click and drag. Next, medical allowances equal D3 equal open bracket D3 into 4.5% percentage. Close the bracket and press enter key. Then click and drag. Then next we have a flat rate like a conveyances equal. Again I'll take rand between open bracket. Conveyances will be depends upon how the company will be allocating and calculating. So in this example I'm taking rand between 1000 to then 5000. Then do click and drag. So this is all about incomes. Okay, next we have to compute salary, gross salary equal sum open bracket, then start this D3 colon conveyances I3. Close the bracket and press enter key. But in the middle of the cell address I don't have any references like a dollar sign. Okay, so there is a two types of cell references. One is relative cell references and absolute cell references. So I'm using absolute one, so not sorry, relative one. When it comes to that I'll show you later. 1 minute. Do click on that. Now if I use just it is an example point of view only. Just I'm explaining you. D3 open bracket D3 into 4.5%. Okay, just it is an example. But here if I use dollar sign, like if I am press, if I'm using F4, see this, there is a $2 sign. Okay, now if I press enter key, then the same one I'm using, but I have to take percentage now. Now let's see what will happen. If I do click and drag for the rest of the cell, then see what happen. Any changes is there? Whatever value I fixed means D3. Here also I have D3. Here also I have D3. Here also I have D3. So like this, the data cell will get locked when you are clicking and dragging. Okay, but when you are using the dollar sign in the cell address, so that won't to be changeable. It will take that only one cell. It will get locked. Okay, now if I remove one, so now see what happened. $1 sign is get removed. Now if I press enter key, now if I do click and drag, see what happened. See this? Okay. Now again click and drag, see what happened. Still it is locked. D3, 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 it's locked. Okay. Now if I place one more time, now I used to lock D, press enter key, then do click and drag. See what happens. One side column will get locked, one side row will get locked. Okay, this is the example of relative method and absolute method. So just if close this. So now you go for the next PF. So PF will be computed on basic salary equals open bracket. PF is always 12.5% of the basic salary. Provident fund 12.5% equal D3 equal open bracket D3 into 12.5%, close the bracket and press enter key. So select, then do click and drag. Next ESI, ESI will be 1.2% of the basic salary. Again start equal sign open bracket D3 into 1.1%, close the bracket, press enter. So everything is computed. Now what I have to do is I have to compute the net salary. So to get a net salary, we used to have equal sign gross salary. This is our gross salary. Equal sign open bracket gross salary minus PF minus ESI. Close the bracket. Press enter key. So click enter. Now see what happens. This is our net salary. But which type of currency we are using? So are you giving salary in the format of dollar wise, or company is that giving in the format of Indian rupees wise? So I have to fix that currency symbol in front of the value. So now how I can fix? So it's very simple. Select this value. So here we have a currency symbol. Okay. So if I use just enter, so it will have that Indian rupee symbol. Okay. And similarly, select all data, then apply. See what happens. Okay. And next thing is one more important thing is decimal point. See this. Here we have a decimal number. Here also I have a decimal number. To increase and decrease the decimal values. So what I have to do is, so select this entire value, and here we have an option increasing and decreasing decimal value. Suppose if I decrease, then see what happens. So decimal points will get eliminated, and again increase that value, so that value gets increasing, means decimal value. Okay. The next thing is select this entire table. Now press Ctrl T, then click OK, then apply this. As you wanted to have. click OK. So now table is created. If I wanted to know about that individual employee salary based on this chart, okay, so then how can I do? It's very simple. So select this heading, then next I have to select one more, like a employee name. Individually I'm selecting, select this, then accept gross salary. Okay, then simply go to insert, then insert a chart. So this is chart. So this is complete chart of Ganesh. So all the salary component and details, net salary details and basic salary details. Okay, then suppose if you don't like this way, then what you can do is select the list of employees one by one and use this gross salary, then net salary. So only three components I have selected within the table. Go to insert and apply the chart and see the component list. So do click on it and apply it. See the component. Suppose if I don't want this label, then what I can do? So just do right click in this area, right click, select and press delete. The value is deleted. Now apply it. Go to format here and change the color. Net salary. Next, okay, make it reverse order. Let it be this one, and this one will be orange will take. Let it be highlighting. So this is one method. So now if I take individually, so select here, so basic salary, gross salary, net salary. Now you select the party name like Mahesh, then so now I selected individually. Can I able to insert this chart for the selected data? Yes. Better you go and insert it. See this, the component is inserted. but the way I've selected the data, it's incorrect. So what we have to do is I have to select properly. So select employees, name, gross salary, net salary, Harish, then Harish gross salary, Harish net salary. Only 6 components I have selected. Click here, go to the option, insert in different manner. So it works. So individually it works. We have a date. I think this is the same thing which I have shown you in that option. So what we have to do is individually we'll select the data and we'll insert the chart. So any doubts ma in this? You understood that?
No doubt. Yes.
Mm. So next we will see how to allocate bonus for this. Okay.
Okay.
So inserting one more column in this area before
Okay.
a gross salary, we'll insert one more column and we'll compute the gross
Mm.
salary, means gross salary by assigning the bonus. Okay.
Mm.
So today what I've taken in the new in this module, its concept is assigning the currency symbol and
Currency.
increasing and decreasing decimal value, and comma style also it automatically it comes. So comma style it 1000 separators. That's a comma style option. Okay. And one more here I have taken uh, what is that absolute method and relative method. Okay. Now
Mm.
try to do that
Mm.
by pressing F4 it works. Okay. For example,
Okay.
here if I press and enter D3, just you press F4,
Mm.
which will convert into
Mm.
absolute to relative, relative to absolute. Okay. And
Mm.
in front of D, if you get dollar sign, so one is
Mm.
column will take and the row will take. Okay. D is a column references and 3 is a row references. Okay. So first understand where exactly to get lock the cell when you are calculating
Mm.
and when you are clicking and dragging. If you require the same value, then you lock one of the uh, rows or column. Okay. Then according to that, the data will flow. Okay. You understood, ma?
Yes, understood.
Hmm. Okay, ma. So now this video I'll send you through WhatsApp. Just you see to that and you practice.
Mm.